Mark Wilson joins us today to talk about Remembrance Day coming up tomorrow, November the 11th, and it's an important thing for all of us to take in, but I think especially for you, tell us a little bit about the importance of Remembrance Day for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks very much for having me in, first off. But yeah, no, I think Remembrance Day is critical for people to take the time to remember, right? A lot of people made a lot of sacrifices. Probably it's close to over 100,000 Canadians died in service to the nation. So yeah, I think it's important that we commemorate that.
One of the things that I find interesting with what you just said is the fact that you mentioned the entire amount of people that have passed and conflicts all over. It's not just a World War I, World War II kind of thing, right? And I think maybe that is lost on some people. What is the importance of Remembrance Day for people that are currently serving today?
Yeah, absolutely, right? Like I think about when I was young, you still had World War I guys around, right? And the World War II guys were maybe 70,
yeah,
right? Like still very much there. But that generation, the World War II generation, is very much fading. The World War I generation is gone.
Yeah.
But people need to understand that war hasn't stopped, right? The scale of wars has changed, fortunately. We haven't had another big one. But we have modern-day veterans that are have been to a number of different conflicts, right? So you think the peacekeeping era, so things like Bosnia or Cyprus, right? And then you think Afghanistan, right? A different thing again, right? So the war on terror. So there's a lot of modern veterans that have actually seen quite a bit of action.
Now, with tomorrow coming up, there is services here in Winkler. Can you tell us a little bit about what the service is going to look like? Yeah,
absolutely. We always try and change things up a little bit for folks, try and keep things fresh and give you something meaningful to think about. So the service will start at 10:45 down at the PWN's auditorium, and you'll have to come and see some of the new touches that we've put on. I think will be well received.
When it comes to the services here in Winkler, do you have a big hand in what's kind of going on with that, or is that kind of like a conglomeration of people coming together?
Oh, that's 100% a team. 100% a team, right? It's the Winkler Veterans Association, right? It has a fairly small membership, but very, very dedicated members, and everyone plays a different role there. Yeah,
it's going to be something to see for sure, and it's important that we do get out for this when it comes to the youth in our community. For you personally, what is that message that you try to convey to them?
The idea of service, duty, and sacrifice. That's really what we're trying to put aside, right? When you look at the names on the cenotaph, that's a different generation than is current, right? But the sacrifice that those guys made was ultimate.
And it's something that we can pay homage to coming up tomorrow with the service happening at the PWN Centennial Concert Hall. Mark, thank you for doing this with us.
Thank you very much.